Irma was visibly upset and angry at the wedding. She came up to me and said that myself and my son were never going to be welcome in her home and that Seth had a lot to prove.
I just couldn't help myself. That's how I really, really felt.
It was evil and manipulative. It was a real stab in the back.
Jessica says she's caught between her mom and her husband and wants to know how to stop the family feud. I think she wants to know that. Is she truly a victim, or is she really part of this problem and agitating the situation?
My parents have always been there for me, and then I met Seth.
Jessica relies on her parents way too much.
Every time something happens with my husband, I do go running back over there because that's my safety net.
I feel like there's always going to be a competition between me and Jessica's mom if we don't resolve this.
As long as she needs me, I'm gonna be there.
I get very torn between the middle of them. How do you choose between your parents who've raised you and done everything for you and the man that you're supposed to build the rest of your life with?
Well, Seth's mom, Lori, is here and says Jessica needs to stop running to mom and dad to badmouth her son. You think that's a bad idea?
I think it's a horrible idea. No, I was taught that when you get married, you leave your parents and you cleave to your spouse.
But you do not stop being a mother to your children once they leave the home, which is your belief. You stop being a mother. Let him work out their own problems. And that is wrong, Lori.
I want to read a quote that you told us. You said Seth's mom is an idiot. Her philosophy is once kids are out of the house, they have their own lives and have to deal with their own problems. What is idiotic about that?
When your children are having certain problems and with Seth, you know, the way he treats my daughter, the way he is with her, how he disrespects her, back and forth. I mean, time after time after time. We are not asked to come into this situation with their problems, Dr. Phil. He always pulls us in. He always pulls us in.
Well, this is about setting up some boundaries. Do you want to know what I think, really? Or have you decided you don't want to know?
No, I respect you, Dr. Phil, and I am very open-minded about everything you have to say.
I think you are a very well-intended, loving mother that would do anything in the world for your daughter and your grandchildren.
Not only for my daughter, for anybody. You know, a friend, anybody.
But here's the thing. You failed to make a jump. You failed to make a leap. You said in that tape a few minutes ago, she's my baby. Right. But you need to recognize that she has moved to another phase of her life, and so your parenting has to move to another phase. You're now not mothering a baby, you're mothering a grown woman that is a mother of her own, has a family of her own, and you've got to respect boundaries and stay out of this situation because what you want is for her to be happy and successful and thrive with her own family?
Yes.
But yet you're trying to keep her as a dependent teenager. Not intentionally, but recognize that by violating those boundaries and not putting them up, when she comes running to you, you really need to say, listen, you need to resolve this in some way. I can't fix your problem for you. This is between you two. Are you part of the problem here?
Right now I am, but you know,
Should you be getting in a physical confrontation with your son-in-law or anybody else?
When you get disrespected in your own
not an
home.
What are we in a street
And I know that's wrong.
This isn't the Crips and the Bloods.
That is really, really wrong because I am to set the example. I am the example. I'm an adult. I am the mother.
Okay,
but,
okay, let me stop you. You just said, I'm to set the example.
Yes.
I'm the adult, I'm the mother, and you're saying that to justify
No, I'm
whooping
not
ass on your son-in-law?
No, sir, but when he pushes you, right now he's very nice and calm and everything. There's a totally different side of Seth.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.